Now guys, that right there is the proof in the pudding. One shot, look what it did to this Amazon there. Well, good morning guys, welcome back to Papaw's place. As always, if this is your first time here, thanks for dropping in. Feel free to drop in anytime you feel, my friend. Guys, today I'm finna do a little arrow test. Let me see, I'll lay these two down. If you've been watching any of my archery videos, you know I've been talking about these SANLIDA arrows, these Dragon 8s and Dragon 10s. Now these are pure carbon arrows. Now one I'm shooting through my Oberon longbow right now is the Dragon 8. And it's got wrote on here straightness plus or minus 0.006. 24T pure carbon arrow. And it came with 3-inch vanes. So for this test I ain't gonna shoot one that I got flexed. So we finna see how tough these arrows are. The other dozen I got is the Dragon 10, and it's got on there straightness plus or minus 0.001. And it comes with 2-inch vanes, blazer vanes. Got blazer wrote on them. And them are some beautiful arrows. And they sell one in between these, is that's 0.003 plus or minus straightness. Now I didn't get them. I just got a dozen of each of these, because my opinion about the straightness is I can't shoot good enough to tell the difference in these two anyway, and I did it just to practice, test myself, and I still can't see no difference in these. And I really don't think the average hunter can tell the difference in it neither, unless he's a dot shooter and shooting 50, 60 and plus yards. As far as shooting deer 20 and 30 yards, I don't think you can tell the difference in the straightness. And the reason I say that is, I watch a guy on YouTube since I got into trad bow hunting this year. And he builds his own arrows out of switch cane. Takes a torch and heats it and straightens it just by eyeballing. And when they make them wood shafts, I mean, you can buy a straightener. And actually I had one of them and I looked for it. I had one years ago, an arrow straightener, back when we shot aluminum arrows, and them things is high dollar now. It had the little gauge on it that you could check the straightness, and plus it had a handle where you could bend them aluminum arrows and straighten them back up. But anyhow, there's no way you can tell me that they getting that cane and them wood dowels when they doing it by hand to a 0.00 plus or minus 6 straightness, and they kill deer every day with them. But again, they're not shooting 50, 60 yards out there, and that's why I say I go with the cheaper arrows. But either way, if you're going to go to get plus or minus 001 straightness, check out the SANLIDA arrows. Now what I'm finna do here, I'm finna take this Oberon bow, and I'm pulling 38 pounds at my draw length. This here, I really don't know what they call this if you buy it, but it measures slightly over 3/4 inch thick. It's that OSB board, which is way harder and stouter than plywood, because all them chips of woods in there is glued in there. So it's kind of hard as a rock. I'm gonna put that board right there. Now, I ain't shooting these two arrows. But I got the brand new, well, it don't matter on this one because this is brand new straight out of the box, and I put a 150 grain tip in it because that's what I'm shooting through this bow. Now, I'm gonna set y'all up here over here close, and I'm only gonna shoot from 10 yards. So it don't matter if I shoot from 5 or 50, but I'm gonna shoot from 10. Because what we doing today, we ain't doing no penetration testing. I'm testing to see if this arrow would withstand hitting that hard board there. as close as I'm gonna be. I don't want the board standing up straight. I want it at that little bit of a slope because I'm gonna be my height shooting down on it. I don't want it that much slope though. The dirt pile here about as hard as a rock. That'll work right there. That way with me standing up, the air ain't gonna be coming in here straight like that. It's gonna have a little arch, so that'll kind of be hitting it square on. So I'm finna walk back here and shoot and see what this dragging arrow doing. Alright, here we go. Now y'all can see why I said that's hard as a rock. The arrow bounced about 7 yards back. It looked like the tip, I'm gonna stick it back in the hole, penetrated right till it got to the big slope there on that point. But that arrow, it ain't damaged it. Now I'm finna back up again, but I'm gonna back up further than 10 yards this time, because like I said, that arrow shot back just then about 7 yards when it come back out of there. But we're gonna shoot her again. But guys, that's hard. If this was plywood, I need to go see if I got a piece of 3/4 inch plywood, and I guarantee you this arrow would have stuck in it and not bounced off. So, but like I said, what I'm doing here is trying to show y'all how tough these SANLIDA arrows are. And that's why I chose this OSB board, because that crap is hard as shooting a rock. I'm finna back off 20 yards and shoot again. Or 15 yards. 15 will be far enough. Now 15 yards, the arrow bounced out, but it landed right here. And again, it sunk up till it got to the big part of the tip. But it has done nothing to that arrow. Even the knock didn't. The knock started coming out. It come out just about a 1/16 of an inch. And that's it. What do y'all think about that? So now what I'm gonna do, I got just a regular old, it ain't even a name brand carbon arrow, bought off of Amazon. Some of them cheap arrows, they don't even tell you the straightness of them. But I bought 6 of them when I wanted to start playing with my 1960s recurve, just to have some arrows to shoot. I ain't hunting with it, just out here shooting. And they shoot all right. But I put the same thing, 150 grain tip in there, and of course this arrows I done refletched myself. But we're gonna shoot this Amazon, I'm gonna call it the Amazon arrow, into this board and see if it can withstand that. Y'all ready? Now guys, that right there is the proof in the pudding. One shot, look what it did to this Amazon arrow. That arrow's not tough at all, is it? Now it sunk in there about the same depth as the other arrow did, but it drove the insert right on up in the tip. And I'm shooting the aluminum inserts in both of these arrows that came with the arrows when I purchased them. So there you have it, guys. Cheap Amazon arrows. They're not tough. Yeah, they good to practice with and play around with, but they're not tough. SANLIDA dragon arrows, they just what they say they are. That's a well-made, tough arrow that what most archers here in the U.S. is buying from these sports shops is paying 3 times the price for. I'm not even going to tell y'all the price of these because you won't believe me, but I'm going to leave you a link in the description below this video and you can go see the prices on these arrows. Now SANLIDA is a huge archery company and they are in China, but they shoot in them big world tournaments. They make all them high-dollar target bows, and now they make good hunting bows that a person can get out here and get him a bow for a cheap price that's just as good as these $1,000 and $1,500 bows and get into archery. So again, I just wanted to test this arrow out because I've been showing it and talking about it, you know, because I like it. I've been shooting 2 through my 3 little bows, and this one here I finally got time to get it tuned to one of these arrows the length I needed it. And these are 500 spine, if I didn't say that. I wish SANLIDA made a 600 spine arrow, but they make 500, 400, 300, I don't know, but they don't make no 600. Now if they had the 600, then I could shoot a shorter arrow through my Oberon, to where with the 500 I have to leave it longer in order to make my bare shaft tune right. I'll get that out in a minute. But guys, that's a little short video for today. It ain't nothing to it. I just wanted to do a little test for myself, and I thought, hey, I'll show all the viewers out there how tough these arrows are, or we finna prove they ain't no good. But I think I just proved it to you. Now I just done this test on camera. I'd already done me a little test like that before I started swapping over to these arrows to make sure I wanted to swap over them. And I seen how tough they was and how good, and everybody that I showed them to at the camp this weekend, they like, man, them some good looking arrows. I said, yeah, and as cheap as they are, you can get these if you don't like the vein color or whatever. Get these, cut the veins off and glue your own feathers on, which is what I'm doing for trad book. I don't want to shoot veins. So anyway guys, hope y'all enjoyed that. If you did, leave me some comments down there in the comment section below, and I'll try to get back with you. Maybe y'all can teach me something that I don't know, because I'm new to the trad bow world as far as going 100% hunting with it. But I played around with this all my life when I shot my compounds and stuff. I had that old bow I'd just get out and play with, but I'm learning myself. So if you ain't never subscribed, hit that little subscribe button. Follow me along, let's learn together. One day there's gonna be a video up of me killing a big flop-eared doe with this joker. Or a little flop-eared yearling one, I really don't care. But guys, hope y'all have a great day, blessed week. Kill y'all a bunch of deer this year. See y'all next time.